Hey everybody! Hey, welcome to Star Wars 5th Edition: The Wound of the Force. I am Nerdrock, and welcome to the new year. Let's hope it's better than last year, which is pretty good, but it could be better. So yeah.
Last year was a trash fire.
No.
Ooh, that's a
not
fun
trash
one.
Fire. 2020 was a trash fire.
No, 2023 was a trash
Maybe
fire.
not for you, but this year was terrible.
Yeah.
Or last year was terrible for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway, and as you have noticed, we got our 7th player, Jedi Counselor on sites such as Twitter and Spoutable, and also known as GM Sarli. They will be playing as Xena, a human operative and a sniper.
And,
Not a warrior princess.
Yeah, not a warrior princess. And it's spelled differently too, y'all. So don't even try.
Starts with a Z.
Leave the jokes.
Starts with a Z.
We already did all of them.
Yeah, leave the jokes. Leave the Xena jokes alone.
Meditation, force
We
concealment.
already did all that off stream.
Yep.
And I gotta make some last minute adjustments. So yeah, is everybody up for the recap? I know it's been a hot minute since all of you, since it's been like a hot minute, like last month. I'll take that as a yes then. The Mandalorian and the New Republic pilot had successfully defeated the Imperial TIE ships. With the Imperial weapons in retreat, the town of Voss began rebuilding. Astrid reunited with an old friend, while Custom made a disturbing discovery. The Night Sisters had brought night troopers to reinforce Boss's army. Soon afterward, our heroes had got to know each other before resting for the night. However, Cosm, Mara, and Astrid had a strange dream about encountering a mysterious wolf in a dark forest before waking up. And that is where we are right now. As I switch music, because
Didn't I come for Mara a bit?
by what?
Yeah, poor Mara got traumatized by the fact that
Yeah, Mara woke up traumatized.
by everyone's seemingly really cavalier attitude of, yeah, we don't take prisoners.
Yeah.
When really it's we have no place, we have no way to take prisoners, and they're too dangerous anyway.
Yeah, she needs to also realize one of those a Mandalorian. Since when we take prisoners?
Mandalorians all the time.
No, what I'm saying is
Mandalorians have to
the
fund their
fact
stuff somehow.
that Didn't
Well,
Mara wake up from her dream?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Mara woke up traumatized. Your character's like, oh, I know what this is. This isn't good. And my character is like, what the fuck?
Hey,
Well,
sorry,
you
sorry.
are also at your home, not where we are, so there's gonna be some talking.
Yeah.
No. I meant like how we all reacted to the dream individually.
Oh yeah, you're like, what
Yeah.
the?
I'm like, okay, so that was a lone wolf. Wolves don't hunt on their own. They are pack creatures. What I do not understand. Are there someone trying to
Does
threaten
not
me? Is this?
compute.
Yeah. Anyway, Costa, when you step outside, a little groggy, a little confused about what you have dreamt about, you look up and you see a U-wing landing at the at the dockyard.
We can't take that.
At the dockyard.
Watch your show.
At the dockyard. And soon after,
So as you come and Cosm goes, we could have used them yesterday.
when you do you check it out?
We could have used that yesterday. I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, no, because Cosm is now thinking about how many civilians died yesterday. Bunches. Even one other person being in Voska when the attack started could have really helped.
A lot less than it could have been, at least.
And when the doors of the U-wing open, a couple of troopers wearing Republic blue uniforms came forward. And this is where we would describe your character, GM Sarli. So, Xena, how would you describe your character? Like your character's appearance, outfit, etc.
A human woman, about 55 years old. Uh, um, uh, Picture like Helen Mirren, and but like her character in the movie Red, where she's playing like a sniper / assassin. So it's like,
yeah.
I can look just completely normal, like a middle-aged woman or something, and if I'm not all kitted out. But when I am kitted out, I look like I'm there to kill everybody. So yeah, you probably see a sniper rifle slung over my shoulder and immediately figure out what I am.
Yeah, you look around, and indeed you would be preferred to be in Voss. You see a humanoid approaching you, which is I believe would be Costum. Costum, how would you like to describe your character to the new player? Just for.
All right. Let me see how tall he is real quick. Click on the character sheet. Scroll down. I'll scroll up actually. He is not particularly tall for a human. He's young. He's just turned 21. Just like a week ago. He's in the under padding of an armor set. I mean, he looks definitely like someone who is more comfortable wearing, again, the undergear for armor than regular clothes. He's a bit darker skinned. He's got his eyes are gold, not like solid gold. The irises. And he's got a. Sorry, I'm trying to look through this stuff at the same time. He's got a Cossack haircut, so it's the shaved really close on the sides all around and long on the top.
Okay.
And he's carrying what looks like an electropike, and with him, and he does not look happy.
Okay.
I mean, he's kind of got resting bitch face anyway, but
Yeah. He always has that. He always has that.
Right, Costum, you see the sniper just emerging from the U-wing, and as you say, you're annoyed.
Please tell me you are here. Got his accent wrong. Sorry, I've given him a slight Polish accent. Please tell me. Sorry, what?
Because you're a polearm master?
I didn't even think of that. Oh no, because I based a lot of his stuff on the Cossacks, and some of them were Polish. So basically a vaguely northeastern European accent. He says, "Please tell me that you set off for here after Voss was attacked, because I'm going to be very upset."
Yes, I was sent by Hera Sandula. Once they got word of the attack, she notified me to make my way here with post haste.
I said that. I said she.
Costum now looks a different kind of annoyed, and now more crestfallen, bitter kind. It's like, we definitely could have used some more than the ones that we got. Although the ones that we got have been fantastic. Honestly.
I was gonna say. Excuse you.
We curb stuff.
No, because basically, basically, Costum is flabbergasted at how well everyone else has done. Annoyed that it was so few, so late. That's his gripe. So, yes, Costum is very relieved, but it's like, he's just lost his mother, he's still dealing with that. Because she was one of the leaders of this insurrection, and they just executed her.
Yikes.
Just before the rest of the party, except for Doc, who's been here since he was abandoned on the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
Did we know this?
Probably.
I don't remember
No, we
hearing
didn't.
this.
yeah.
No, you've only known Cosm for like 2 days, 3 days.
Kasim hasn't shared this yet.
Is Cosm sharing this with us? I'm so confused why we're hearing this.
No,
he's
I'm explaining
just
my character's
why he's so-
emotions.
Yeah.
And why
Oh.
he's so angry all the time.
Emotional.
He's not normally this angry. He's just been this angry since. Oh my god, I forgot that I no longer have a Hero Forge Pro, and I have to scroll all the way down to find him instead of just clicking on the tab for Connor's campaigns. Oops, scroll down too far.
Yeah. Anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Xena, how would you feel? How would you react to this? Based on what based on what this person has said. You don't know what his name is.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I
He's
guess.
asking how does your character respond to this slight hostility?
Both hostility and like relief at the same time.
Frustration.
Yeah. There we go. That's a better word.
Frustration, relief, and hostility. Very interesting mix of emotions.
Okay. I'd probably say.
Yeah, he's 5'8".
So I can understand your frustration, darling, but I was busy assassinating an Imperial admiral. So this is as soon as I get here because
You say
there were a
that,
lot of
and
stormtroopers.
Cosm's face lights up.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
what
good
I
hunting.
do.
Oh yeah, I forgot I gave him a scar.
Yeah.
I would say I would come walking out looking for Cosmo.
Yeah.
'Cause it's-
Yeah. I assume the rest of you would catch up with Casa and see the conversation
Yeah.
between him.
Cosm's gonna talk into the mic and say, "Hey, we have reinforcements."
Yeah, I'm already out there. I'm like, Cosmo, you need to calm yourself.
Good. Any medical supplies?
I don't know what they send with me.
They have
Cosm turns to Doc and jokingly says, "You are the medical supplies."
I'm doing my best, but some of these people need trauma kits.
as you have it.
That'd
The Ewing has some medical supplies. About a couple crates. Hera really went out of her way to ensure to maximize success. Well, as much as he can, knowing how complacent the New Republic is.
Oh shoot! I didn't see all the stuff people asking about armor.
So
Sorry, I'm an armor nerd.
yeah. So Xena, what would you like to do with that in mind?
I'm sorry. Well,
Yeah,
in regard
in
to
turn-
the medical
yeah.
supplies?
Yeah, you have a few crates of medical supplies. Might not be enough
Okay,
for everybody, but it should help.
Okay.
Stretching it.
I assume whoever ship this is that I flew in on, they have a crew, and I'll be like, okay, start distributing the medical supplies, and we have some ammunition and so forth, and all these other things. And even though I'm the only reinforcement, I do hope that I'm enough.
Yep.
Well, it's me versus the platoon. I can do that.
Well, if you're anything like the others that came in just a few days ago, hell, one might just be enough.
Well, if they were sent by Harrison Dula, then they probably are.
Cosmo, we need to talk.
Cosmo looks at you, kind of furrows his brow and squints. Did you have a weird dream?
Okay, well,
Or is it
since
my
we're
face
talking
again?
about dreams, I'm going to see about getting these medical supplies distributed.
Yes,
Oh.
I have.
There are medical
did, but
supplies.
that's not why we need to talk.
Get him to the med bay, please.
Okay. Doc, you have the a few of the public troopers, and by the way, Xena, you see an old B1 battle droid just like yammering to the other Republic troopers who were really startled by there's a B1 battle droid talking.
Not only that, a first gen.
Doc's not.
Yeah, so most of them
bay
have
till
probably never
everyone's
seen
good.
one that's still operating. And I'm just like, oh, you're from the first series. I remember you.
This would be taking place at med bay because Doc will not leave till everyone's good.
Yep.
He still hasn't slept yet.
Just don't you have a blue circle with a white plus on it on your chest? I can't remember.
The Imperial, not Imperial, the Republic medical symbol, which is red.
Oh, it's red. For some reason, that was blue.
It's red in a kind of weird shape.
Because it can't be a regular plus because that's a war crime. I am not kidding. It's a violation of the Geneva Convention.
I mean,
What's a war crime now?
it's something that you shouldn't have brought up because this is actually one of my biggest pet peeves because I hate when people bring that up because they're totally. Let's just ignore it and let's move on, please.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just talking about having the
yeah, never mind.
So,
yeah, never mind. So Doc's at the hospital, and you see a couple Republic troopers bringing in medical supplies, and again, they are very surprised to see an old B1 battle droid just helping people.
Yes, it's weird. I know. Could you help? Did anyone got medical training? If not, please put the supplies in the back and
one of the
get out of my hospital.
just like
Gomer. Each and every one of you are Gomers.
Can I help too, or what's going on? I'm so confused.
You can. Where did you want to go? Do you want to inspect the U-wing, or do you want to be helping in the hospital?
Well, I'm a healer.
Calming your character down. My character left to go find Cassim,
Oh yes.
and I ran into him in a
Okay.
Yeah.
person.
And
Okay.
Cena, since this is the first time you see Astrid, would you like to describe your character's appearance to?
So when I walked out to say that, I first walked out and found him. That's when I said, "Cassim, you need to calm yourself." And then you see a young woman, mid-20s. She's about 5'10", really long, white silverish hair, like down to her butt in a big braid, and there's also a small little braid tucked behind her ear that's separate from the big one. She has silver eyes, fair skin. There is a scar on that goes from
Like right here, like this.
it goes from the left side of her face down to her right cheek, and it kind of curves underneath her eye.
Hello, fellow scar around or over the eye.
She's wearing her clothes that she's wearing it's very it's in Chani clothes, styled clothes, older style, I should say.
If you played the second Knights of the Old Republic game, you'll know what she's talking about.
I will say it's older than what Chani people wear right now. The style does not fit the time period, I should say.
Okay, so on casual inspection, you would think this is somebody engaging in, cosplay, like wearing an old period piece.
And yeah, she has Um, she has a just have like a necklace around her neck with like a and it's slightly large, but it's there. And then yeah, that she just walks up to Cassim and tells him that he needs to calm down and that she needs to talk to him now.
Oh, I suppose one of the things that I would ask, because we're having the medical supplies offloaded and everything, is who's the officer in charge? You know, just whoever I'm supposed to be reporting to from that Harris sent me to report to.
You see,
What would that be, Cossum or who?
No, that was
Va.
his mother.
Yeah.
Oh, so Abin Voss. Okay, the replacement. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Abin Va is kind of. It's not exactly the leader, but she's basically like the.
She's the leader now that the leader's dead.
Yeah.
The leader of Voss is kidnapped.
No.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, but no. She's asking for the. Are you asking for basically the resistance leader, or the
No, it's like whoever I would have
leader of
been
the
sent
city?
to report to. Because I know I was sent by Harris and Dula. I just don't know who I was. Obviously, I'd be doing this like any other soldier would. It's like, okay, who do I report to?
Yeah. Costume, it's your friend Amin Va, who basically leads like ceremony parties, militias.
Okay. Yep.
By the way, Jaden is chilling in his couch doing like this.
Chilling says what?
This on his couch.
Just hanging out. Like he just sat there as I calmed Mara down and then left to go talk to Cossum or to grab him because we all as a group there needs to be a discussion.
Including Xena, because Xena needs to be caught up.
You see a green, red, black Mandalorian in a couch just chilling, going like this.
Did you walk past the bunks, I guess?
Yeah, so do you all...
I could lead Possum and Xena back to where we the front bar. We all need to have a discussion.
Okay,
so
well,
that's the dream. What is it?
whenever I'm if I'm allowed to go talk to the
she's probably where I'm
officer.
thinking Cossum.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're asking for Amin Va, one of the Voss militia members says she's going out scouting, but she should be back pretty soon. So best to wait till then.
Hang out and hear the war dogs.
Okay, just whenever she gets back, tell her to point me in the direction of problems because I solve problems. Think like the wolf from Pulp Fiction, But again, I'm the one that they send to make a problem go away.
I see. I'll let her know. And he walks away.
Gossip already likes her.
I'm gonna radio Doc and say Doc needs to come too. Doc, you need to come as soon as possible.
All right. Oh, so do you answer the call, Doc? Do you reconvene at the barracks with the rest?
Do you answer the call?
You probably make sure everything with it. If it's relayed that it's important, he would make sure everything's good to go with the hospital, and then
yep, everything seems to be.
His way over there.
Dolly Vez will take care of. Will pick up the slack.
Guess me and Cabot. What are you gonna do, Cabot?
Hello.
I'm trying to figure out where I am in this scenario. First, I know last session I was talking with. Brain dying again.
Well,
All right, so
What is it?
Astrid.
Astrid?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that
So
that was
we ended.
that's her name? Okay, we ended that, and then Astrid went off, and then I don't know what happened to me.
yeah, and then
It's your choice. Did you
Hold
want to chill in the
I
bunch?
left
Go.
and I'd say I'll be right back. I'm getting Casa. That's what I would have told your character as I left.
Okay, then I would have sat and waited.
Yeah.
You told me to wait.
I get that.
Somebody wants to talk, I'll talk with them. But I don't think anybody else was there.
Jaden was.
Jaden was, yeah.
Ellie.
He was waiting the entire
He
time.
was in. He was just hanging out on his cot.
Yeah, we were all talking, and
and then
now we're done, I guess. So
and Astrid, you have returned to the
Yeah.
bunker with Cosum and
You know, that was at first. By the time I called you, I found my keys.
okay.
Just
Austin
waiting
found his
for-
keys.
no,
No, that's Cole. Cole's on the phone call.
Cole's on the phone call with his mic on.
Oh, oops.
oops, indeed.
See, this is why I use push to talk.
Problem with push to talk is sometimes you forget to push to talk.
And talk.
And the next thing you know, you've forgotten to give the
Okay,
entire
take more.
villain monologue.
See, that's why I use push to mute.
So does Cole, but sometimes he forgets he pushes mute.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Sorry.
There goes a fork. There goes some fork or spoon.
Yeah, sorry. So Mara, when you look up, you see Astrid and returning to the bunk with Cosum and a new person.
I see.
You see,
Hey,
you see Xena and Mara. Would you like to describe what your character looks like to Xena? Because Xena,
I would.
you're seeing a Lerman.
Yeah, I want to. What does Xena look like?
Like a fair-skinned human in her mid 50s. Carries a sniper rifle.
Like that.
With a whole bunch of guns.
Oldest biologically person here.
Yep.
Okay. We have a grandma. Yay. Okay. Okay. I'm kidding.
Very dangerous.
Okay. Okay. Mara is. Let's see. I need to pull up my notes. Mara is a Lerman. She's about 2 feet 5 inches tall. She's small. She has silver hair, and her fur pattern is gray with black stripes. She wears a jean dress that looks like kind of like something that she probably uses for mechanical purposes. And like like it's kind of like a jean dress, jumper dress with like a white blouse under it, and a pink ribbon because she just wants to like put some color in her outfit. And her eyes are red.
Right. And Ronnie,
Okay.
would you like to describe your character to what your character looks like to Xena, because this is the first time you meet each other?
Sure. Where are we at the
In
moment?
the barracks.
Back in the barracks.
I figure I'd be repairing the ship at least at some point, since it did take a couple of shots.
Yeah, you did see the conversation between Cosum, Astrid, and Xena, and then Astrid calls all of you to brings all of you back to the barracks.
Okay.
Forgot to ask everybody what they were doing.
So the easiest way to explain what Ronnie looks like is to just say that Ronnie looks like the generic main character protagonist from every single video game ever. Like the completely milquetoast, brown hair, no scars, completely normal, air quotes normal.
Yeah,
Not
fair
really
skin,
that that's
yeah,
necessarily
light skin,
normal, but like,
light skin, brown eyes, that sort of thing.
like this is also in part like if the character ever needs to, they could just kind of blend in anywhere humans are, the majority, because there's like nothing really out of.
Yeah. Oh, what the colors of your character's eyes? Brown, blue, or what?
I don't even remember if I selected an eye color.
66, I think.
I'm usually wearing a visor over with my helmet.
Okay, so
kinda thing.
whichever.
We're not. You're
There's
not
a phrase for that.
visor.
Yeah.
But if you're generic
Nobody Joe,
male one, then you're probably brown eyes.
Yeah, probably. That makes sense. We'll just go with that.
Oh, I can't think of the name. Something Joe.
Average Joe?
Maybe. I don't know. if
Pretty
that's a
average,
Joe.
yeah.
I mean, the
but yeah,
one that
so-
means like they're just a guy. That's
I'm wearing a bright orange jumpsuit,
Okay.
The
so
light.
you were a
boots.
prisoner.
flight vest.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Oh wait, no, you're a
okay.
pilot.
Forgot to put the apply the levels here. Whoops. Good thing I just noticed that till now.
Probably just carrying like a tool belt, like a kind of like a toolkit or something at the moment. Helmet on the ground nearby, but not necessarily wearing it because
And Chaden, I believe you have briefly described your character before. So
Yep. Let me see if I got a picture of him. Put it in the chat.
yeah, so Chaden, Chaden, Mara, you see Astri, Ronnie,
Okay, I'll call
Xena,
her and tell her to
Doc,
do that.
and Cosum all enter the barracks with you. But
Okay,
Am
what
I
was that
by
for?
ourselves in the barrack?
sorry, what?
Are we semi by ourselves in the barrack? Just us as a group.
There's no one else besides the Stephanie and you.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right. So who's going to fill me in on what's been happening?
Well, to get you up to speed, we have me, Ronnie, Jaden, and
Mara.
Mara. On our way here, we ended
Would
up
it
crash
be alright if
landing,
I had them get me just a cheap burrito?
and
Okay, thank you.
and
Me too.
we were attacked by the some stormtroopers. Cosum and Doc showed up, helped us. We lugged Ronnie's unconscious body towards here, which was our original destination. We did run into some. We were guided by a green and white bird.
So we're
And
taking
on our
notice
way
of birds
here,
now.
we also encountered a very strange black raven, red eye. That
Mom
Cosum
says
decided
that you can
to
stop by
destroy,
CVS and use your card to get you some Excedrin.
attack, which was
and,
a very bad idea.
I asked if it was okay if she could get me a burrito
Still,
too.
can you mute?
Because
if-
I
if-
only had the small burrito from
I don't know if you
earlier.
can hear us.
I don't think he has the headphones on. We'll have to do it individually.
Anyway,
Okay. I mean, you can mute him if you need.
I mean, if you can call and ask her, then she probably wouldn't mind.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Can you just mute Silicon?
Any of this can.
You know?
all right, muted. All right, I'll double check.
Wait.
Silicon.
You didn't.
Sorry, I thought I hit the toggle to mute. I
Nope.
guess.
No, you did not.
Nope.
We heard the whole thing.
The whole time,
Sorry.
here's the whole conversation.
I'm really sorry.
Well, the important thing is that you
Normally, I've
ordered
got the
food.
opposite of problem where I've accidentally muted myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
I mean, I even hit the switch, but I hit the switch after I took off the headset, so I guess I put it in a way where.
Yeah, I
all
figured
did was-
you couldn't hear us because we're all like, hey.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah. So
Wait a minute. I did hit it off. I don't know why you guys can hear me. Like, it's switched off right now.
Well, we can
That's
hear
a
you.
broken mute button then.
Oh, either that or for some reason, like, I don't know, some.
Don't worry
Maybe it's
about
a
it.
broken mute button.
It's okay. I've been we got to the point where I'm talking to Xena to tell her.
Oh, you never introduced yourself. You never properly introduced everybody.
Oh yeah, you called off Cole before Zeta could introduce herself. She's just like, "Everyone," and she's like, "Yep, we got sent here after the attack yesterday. Who do I report to?"
Know that she hadn't introduced herself. I did point to Ronnie and say, Ronnie, Jaden, Mara, and me. And she's like, oh, and by the way, my name is
Ash
Tree.
Yeah. GM, dude, that's what he kind of looks like, only in Mandalorian armor, because, well, Hero Forge don't have Mandalorian armor.
That makes sense, Xena?
Yeah, I assume I would have seen Mandalorian armor plenty of times back in the day.
I mean, the original Clone Trooper armor was based on Mandalorian armor.
Yeah, so I've been around it a lot.
Yeah. So we ran into a raven with red eyes that Cassim. I point to Cassim.
Awesome.
Cassim decided to attack, which was a very bad idea. It poofed. It poofed instead of died. And then we continued on.
I was correct that it was spying on us.
We reached here, and the city was under attack. We helped the defense of the city, and
prevented and caused some war crimes.
Whatever.
I'm gonna walk away this time.
Are you walking away? Like, because we've already said hand away that you followed me into the barracks. Oh, he's talking on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, why is he walking away?
Didn't you hear the ring?
I didn't hear the ring. Which now is very unfortunate because I would have said, actually, Xena, or I wouldn't say Xena. I'd say, so what? So we know, what's your name?
Xena, that's you.
Wait, I didn't actually say my name before?
Yeah, you did.
No, my character had walked out to found Cassim and interrupted your conversation. And I literally, during my explanation of how we all got here to catch you up, I technically introduced everybody, at least their first name, to you. So I pointed to every single one. I pointed to
Okay, I'll introduce myself again and say, I'm Xena Halcyon, Republic Special Operations in the Intelligence Division.
Welcome, Xena. Good to have you.
Okay, so
I just kind of smile. I'm not. This character isn't all that terribly talkative. She just mostly observes.
Yeah. Well, I will say my character. She always looks like she's calm right now. She's straight face, just kind of in a calm state.
When you told Cassim to calm down, which he did when finding him, just the mental image I had is like if Cassim couldn't truly wasn't calm, probably would have done that thing from the Hell of a Boss pilot where his wife's like, you need to calm down. He's like,
well, it's good.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure who's going anymore. There's too many noise.
Silicon.
Yeah.
Silicon. There's some background noise.
let me go turn that down.
There you go. So, anyway. Right. Let's go along the times.
That is still there.
I think that was a child.
Why?
So.
Good lord.
Better? That's much better.
Yeah, sorry, the kiddos increased the volume of the TV.
Anyway.
I didn't even think to check to see if it was loud enough to. Sorry. I just assumed it wasn't loud
Okay.
enough.
What is going on?
They're running
I
through
just
the ketchup.
explained-
Running
I
through the
just
ketchup.
explained
Thank you.
I caught Xena up to what has happened overview. Didn't say, so if you could say that there was things other than we followed a green white bird and came across a black a raven with red eyes and
I rolled
awesome.
a nat one on my freaking lore check, which is
Yeah.
my character's second specialty.
Which
And
is
I'm like,
fine. Which is fine. You'll figure it out now.
I don't know why
I'm
we
gonna-
have to do a lore check.
No, this was back then.
Good.
To
The-
identify
the
what that
black-
thing was, I rolled a nat
black
one.
bird.
Okay.
And so
No.
I played it as rolling a nat one. Okay, I don't know what anyone's talking about.
So-
That thing's spying on us. I'm gonna get
So-
rid of it.
We all we all introduced ourselves to Cena.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Cena.
Except
I-
Doc, who was still
gotten
in
names.
the. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Are you still? You're still in the med bay though, right, Doc? Or did you come out?
He should.
I would have set everything up and then trudged over.
Okay. Cool.
We all
Got it.
kind of.
It was
the way that we all
important.
kind of showed up at the same time.
So,
Helen Mirren has arrived.
Anyway.
I need to go watch that movie again. That was great.
we're not
So-
wearing.
Yeah, I just saw it on the. I was literally watching it last night. Red 2 on I think it was Amazon Prime last night, and yeah, I hadn't seen
nice.
either one in a long time. That's part of what inspired me to make this character like this.
Which works.
So.
Rose was saying.
Yes, go ahead.
Costume, right? I know I'm saying your name wrong.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So to answer your previous
Awesome.
question, I was outside. Yes, I had a weird dream. So did Mara.
Yeah, that was not a particularly pleasant dream.
One
So-
night's
It was
all
a
nightmare.
lone wolf, right?
Well,
That's what I had, and I thought it was ludicrous. Wolves don't hunt alone.
yeah, I
That
think
wasn't
that was
a
it.
wolf.
Oh,
And then you
So,
see
well,
something
you're on
dawn on
Voss right
Cosm's
now,
face as he goes,
if I-
I fucked up, didn't I?
You tripped up. You screwed up. Probably.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is Star
Yeah,
Wars. You don't drop the F-bomb.
Yeah, that's right. Well, the F-bomb would be farked.
that'll start to like.
Slang
You
Star
always say
Wars.
Dank Ferret or Ichuta.
rather
Ichuta is my
frightening.
favorite. Ichuta.
It wasn't a wolf. It certainly looked like one. Was it hiding
Yes,
something about it?
It's. I should say, okay. First of all, I need to explain something to you, to you and Qasim about what that was, and to do that, I need
I
to
kiffed
explain
up, that's
to
what I'd
you
say.
about something that is. People don't, even Jedi don't know about this. I only know about this because I experienced it myself. So, about. She kind of looks over to it's gonna be a little awkward because new character, don't know you.
Can I modify a power just for? I'll even pay the force point for it. just thematically to basically put a little pillar of sound does not go outside of this.
I don't think that's how that works, but as far as you, but
Basically, it's modifying blind and deafen.
no, that
So basically make it so instead of blinding and deafening one person, it's just nothing's getting
that's
outside.
silent.
There's probably a power of converted from 5e called silence.
but that would.
But that would also just do all sound. So
Yeah, chill.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I don't think there's that much of a precedent for something like that in Star Wars, because I can think of an awful lot of times that would have been very convenient for some people to use when they're sneaking around.
They have a good point. Anyway, there's.
So-
I couldn't think of any power like that, unfortunately, but
Actually,
For what it's
You can
worth,
always
there
just do like mortals do and just walk over to the corner and talk.
in D&D 5e there is a spell that does that from Exploring Eberron.
Yeah, but we're not playing.
I'm just saying that
D&D.
there is some existing precedent.
but not
Whether or not it
in
would be a
Star
force
Wars.
power, I don't know.
anyway,
So, Xena, this is gonna sound absurd. I don't know you. And this information needs to be told to the group. I would like you to not talk about it outside of us.
I assure you, I'm
There we go.
used to handling
That was
classified
my-
information. Go ahead.
oh, what do you say? What do you say, Xena?
I said, I assure you, I'm used to being around classified information that you don't share with others. So, you can speak freely.
Mhm. So, I'm actually older than what I look. I was 8 years old during Order 66. And I was at the temple when it was attacked.
Can't remember. Does that make you older or younger than Doc?
We're still going with the gag.
I don't know.
You said, how old did you say you were during Order 66?
8.
Almost good much.
8
Okay,
years
so
old.
that would make you.
I'm technically 36.
I was going to say that would be 37, I think, wouldn't it?
36, 37, give or take.
It's weird because you were in some kind of stasis or something.
Yeah. So, so I'm actually older than what I look. I'm about 36, 37 years old. But so I've been gone for about 12 years.
Okay, so I've got some math problems, but yeah, you've been gone for quite a while.
Regardless, so over time I escaped with a friend, and we at some point joined the resistance, and during one of my missions didn't end well. It succeeded. I was able to finish the mission, but it didn't end as well as I had hoped, and I struggled with what had happened, and I was a Padawan when Order 66 happened, and so I didn't have a lot of the guidance that most Padawans and Jedi get as they learn, and I started to struggle with my emotions. My emotions started to take control, and I was whisked away by someone called the daughter.
Oh, okay. I know who that is, but my character wouldn't.
Your character wouldn't, but yeah, you.
The daughter? Can I make a lore check on that?
Go right ahead.
All right.
That's going to be obscure. But if you can,
Yeah, no, I said this will
It's gonna
be
be-
very
it's gonna
obscure.
be
Most
obscure,
that I don't
but
even know about it.
That's my background thing. Where's my skills? There they are. +5. Okay. All right. 19.
The daughter. You recall that she is one of the three force wielders native to the world of Mortis. They're powerful beings with possessing a unique connection to the Force. The daughter represents who embodies the light
Embodies.
side. Well, the
Alright,
two other entities, as you recall, are the son, who embodies the dark side, and the father, who represents the balance. And you start to place two together, as what you have accidentally done.
I
As you
pissed off the sun, didn't I?
I do smirk when you say that, but I don't.
Yeah, you told me
Report
so. You
So
told me so. And because now it's canon, shit.
Here's the thing. I was taken to the world between worlds, where they reside. There are two other entities. The father, who represents the balance of the Force. The daughter, who I've already said, who represents the light side of the Force. And the son, who represents the dark side of the Force. The son was the one who visited Mara, me, and you, Qasim. And it is also the bird that you
Foolishly
attacked,
struck down?
yes, was not him in body, but it was
An avatar?
in a way, yes.
And as you recall, Silicon, according to your mother has made notes, fake notes, wondering if they actually existed or whether or not they died some time ago. She's not quite sure.
The bird that
Starting to seem like no.
the green and white bird that I had followed after our crash, was a avatar of the daughter.
What do avatars of the father look like? So I don't, stab another one.
There
It'll be an owl with a mustache.
there aren't any
Skullus.
records of any familiar connected to the father.
I myself don't even know what an avatar would look like of the father. He would
Okay,
tend
how about a condor?
not come. This is all assumptions on my part, but I think because he's the balance between the two, that he does not interfere with either, so he would stay in the world between us.
It's Peter Griffin just repeating the bird as the word.
Okay, that's my favorite song to play. I got this one toy for my cat. It was called The Bird. And so I started every time I would play with that with my cat, I would tell my phone to start playing that song. And now my cat, if I start playing that song, will come into the room like, "Hey, all right, let's go!" But yeah, actually, you know who I was thinking the father would look like? Sam the Eagle from the Muppets.
Yeah, and,
yes.
And come to think of it, Qasim, you did see a mural depicting those three Force wielders at the Tower of Prophecy. Strange.
The Tower. Wait, is it the mural is of the Tower of Prophecy, or is this someplace I've been to?
Yeah. Tower. Oh God, sorry. Bring down the wrong bite. Yeah, Tower Prophecy is where the council that runs and advises the leader of Voss is at. And while you're exploring the
I
very
lost all sound again.
and while you were
Sorry, the council of leadership of what?
the council that advises the leader of Voss and
Okay.
is at the Tower of
Just, out
Prophecy.
of character, is that still the what's it called? The Council of Three? I'm trying to remember from Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah, though the membership has expanded due to various circumstances.
Okay.
Also,
Shows you how long it's been since I've been on that planet in the Old Republic that I couldn't remember.
yeah. Anyway,
So,
and in a few abandoned places, you do see statues representing those either the father, the daughter, or the son. And take it back, smacking that raven was not your brightest move.
No, Qasim is extremely angry now, but at himself.
So, why I'm bringing this up, Qasim, is, though I will say, I myself obviously have struggled with the dark side and my emotions self, and have figuratively and physically been scarred by it. By the dark side of the Force. I
Is that what the facial scars from?
kind of.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
then
about
Cousins
to ask
inflicted
if,
that
if,
scar.
if I mean, since my characters would have fought during the Clone Wars and stuff, I was wondering if it was like, does that look like it came from a lightsaber,
No,
from a
it
vibro blade,
actually
or
looks like it was like the way it is. It looks like something I got like hit with something, and I was dodging. Like I dodged away from something. So it
so
doesn't
kind of
look
like
like a
Harry Potter's scar? It hit you, but it didn't quite penetrate.
so
I can
You
see
the-
that.
mostly dodged a wrench.
um
You
I
could
would-
dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
So I will just say, just kind. She explains to when there's like kind of intrigue of that statement. She explains that she was shot by a stormtrooper. Well, she was shot at by a stormtrooper and dodged it, but still had gotten the scar
Grazed.
from the shot. It
Straight by a blaster.
did look. It did heal fine, but when she first lost control, the scar got worse. It looks worse than it actually is. The use of the dark side made her facial scar look worse
Expand
than
like
it
with
is.
Palpatine.
Yeah, I was
So,
gonna
like,
say that's count yourself lucky your eyes didn't turn all orange and blood red and look like Darth Maul and stuff.
She and I only have one dark side point each.
Yeah, so like
And then Cosm kind of touches his own scar, which his scar is from him doing something stupid. Like,
So-
it looks cool and rugged, and it's like, no, I fell out of a tree.
so she explains that like that, but also like what she means by is like force wise, she was also scarred because she can now she can electrocute people, but she will never use it to out of rage because she doesn't want to go into the dark side. She just don't want to. She will only use it to protect people, and because she doesn't want that draw to the dark side. She
Cosm is like, yep, that's understandable.
she looks to you, Qasim, and says, I've noticed that one of the reasons why I'm telling you this, Qasim, is the dark side is dangerous. Has a very elusive pull towards it, and if you aren't careful, it will draw you in.
I know.
You are very emotional. And I'm not saying that you, tapping into your emotions is a bad thing. I honestly,
it's a
as-
methodology. I don't understand that.
honestly, I see both sides. I see why the Jedi thought the way they did, and I don't wholeheartedly believe, because I think tapping into emotion is something that is okay to a point. We can't let our emotions take hold of us, because that leads to the dark side, and you can hurt people you care about, people that are close to you, if you do not control it. So
That is a fear that I have about myself, yes. It is one reason why I have chosen to not learn any actual dark side. I don't want to say techniques, because that's not the right term.
Abilities.
Yeah,
Little Warren.
abilities.
Little
My
Warren on the
mother
other
was also a
side.
Jedi, as well as a no, I'm blanking on it.
Sith.
Not a
Inquisitor?
Sith. She worked for the Empire as one of the
Inquisitors.
Inquisitors?
yeah, but she wasn't like wait, was she capital I Inquisitor? I can't remember.
Yeah, Inquisitors.
Okay,
she
yeah.
she worked for the Inquisitors and the intelligence and one of the Imperial intelligence agencies, as you recall.
Yeah. Yeah. My mother was formerly a Jedi, worked as well as later on after leaving the Order was an Imperial Inquisitor and worked with intelligence until leaving that too.
So I just
Oh, I probably shot at her at some point. Carry on.
She wasn't with the Imperials for very long. She basically joined them because she fell for their lies. So like stat wise,
Oh no, I
she
get it. I'm
she
just
did
like,
not have a
you know, this
high,
character has probably been on the other side of the fight from her at some point.
Oh wait,
But,
did your character say that in character?
Yes.
No.
Well,
Nice.
no,
it was
It
like,
would have been funny,
I'm not
though.
carry
gonna say
on.
that in-
I get so confused when there's so much out of character. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
I assume we're still having a private conversation. The three Force users over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
I'm
Okay, so you're having a
actually-
private conversation. I'm a derp. I could not tell that.
My
No.
character's telling everyone in the group about this.
Okay, so we got back to so we're back to the full group thing.
So everybody from the very
Awesome.
beginning of my discussion was with the whole group.
Oh, I thought we kind
Okay,
of went off for a bit on our.
so-
Okay, so Casa would not have mentioned the bit about his mother.
The son.
He'll probably say it later, but not in front of the new person.
Okay, so the son
Okay.
you said, the one that visited us, is from the dark side. How did they know to come for us three specifically? Why not the others? Why not just
Because
us?
The others aren't Force users.
Because you two are Force users, and I attacked his bird.
Oh,
Cost them
I see.
as
Well, I
much
mean,
as
okay, this is going to be out of character again.
I'm not a Jedi, right? I don't know what I am.
Yeah, they said Force user.
Do I consider it a
gonna
Jedi?
say something, but then I got
No, I'm just like I'm like not sure how to classify my character on my consular.
Force sensitive.
You're just Force sensitive.
It's you're a Force adept.
Okay.
It's not the term the canon uses, but you're Force sensitive.
Yeah.
So the thing is, Mara, you're not a Jedi, but you are a Force user. You have the Force. You're not trained as a Jedi, so you are more
Okay. Well, that was out of
More-
character. I get it.
pliable. And it's a very crude way of saying it, but you have the potential of being easily swayed by the dark side, and that's what he wants.
Oh, wow.
Because fear is also part of something that could take you down to the dark side.
Just being afraid of something can lead you to the dark side?
just
Big
being
street.
Yeah, there's this very old and very short general I remember who once said that fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. He was pretty cool.
Why would fear lead to anger? Wouldn't it just lead to you being afraid and want to stay away from such thing?
you could be angry
Oh,
at the
you'd be
person
surprised
for
at people
making
doing
you
more.
afraid.
I was afraid when I was with my family. Well, they weren't really my family. The people who essentially took me in as their pet. Because I was always afraid that they could do something to me at any time. After all, I was just a pet. Eventually I was discarded. But I don't hate them. I do.
Then you're
It doesn't
I'm
better.
not-
always lead to fate. Or,
Then you're better than most.
fear doesn't always lead to hate, but it is a easy doorway to it.
I
There are
see.
some people that I know, or I used to know, that felt that were scared of something, were scared of the Empire, scared of the clone troopers, scared to, and it developed into hatred because they were so scared that they put them in danger so often. It's not usually the way to hate, but fear is one way to the dark side, and that's one of the reasons why to not lock away our emotions, but to learn to control our emotions in scary situations, or because fear is what led me to use the dark side. It was the fear of my death, the fear of my friend's death, is what made me lash out. And out of fear and hatred, and though I will being
I
seeing people you looked up to, and seeing several hundreds of people that I knew, that I learned the Force with at the temple, seeing them cut down and shot at, and it was one of the scariest things that I have ever lived through. And it led to fear, and it led to anger, and I'm lucky that it didn't lead me down a very dark, scary path. But it's something that can happen.
I
And
see.
it's important that we don't let it control us. It's okay to feel it, but to have it control us is something that is something we need as Force users, as people that try to tap into the light side. Need to remember is that we are sensitive to both sides.
If the dark side is fear, anger, hate, what is the light side?
Hope. I mean, everything the opposite of what it is. So I always thought of it as hope, courage.
The Jedi frequently treated it the opposite as being nothing.
So, I mean, yeah, it is something that I was taught at a very young age. That's why the Jedi teachings did say to not use your emotions, but that's why I said that I see where they come from, but part of me doesn't completely believe that's the right way. I believe that it's okay to feel those emotions, but we need to be careful of how it careful of how it controls us and how
What
much
about-
we tap into it.
What about love?
Well, that's one of the things that Jedi did not want, because love can turn into obsession, which can turn into hatred, and it's okay. But I think it's okay. We just need to remember that
Love got corrupted, and the corruption of love is what. Let's see, what would be the in-universe equivalent of Nope,
But
wrong
if
one.
there was no love, then how would you have any other Jedi?
well, a lot of there's
How-
people that were just born with the Force, and the Jedi would seek them out.
Well,
And
yes, but how would you have
It's-
any parents?
it's not always.
Oh, some species
The Jedi did not.
don't
The Jedi did not forbid having.
don't do it with love and all that. I mean, frankly, even historically for humans, this is out
Uh-oh.
there
Who left?
in our universe.
Nate,
Historically, for
we lost
humans,
Nate.
not all love is
Who we lose?
Nate.
marriage
Oh, no.
is
What do you expect me to
not
do about
based
it?
on love. It was more of a property arrangement.
What do you say?
Yeah. Also, traditionally,
I
the
know.
Jedi did not forbid having relations with someone as long as there was no attachment.
In other words,
Yadi-Mundi,
one night
for example,
stands. I'm not
has
kidding.
Children.
One night
What?
stands. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, they were fine with that. Kiadi-Mundi
That
had
was so-
a lot of children.
The
That
Jedi's the players
sounds
of the
so-
galaxy. Nah, girl, I ain't got no attachments, but you can have my son. I'll come
that's-
back when
that
his
sounds kinda
midichlorian
dark.
counts higher.
That sounds kind of dark side, not gonna lie.
Gotta go get
Well,
some
it's complicated.
space milk.
It's just
No, technically it's neutral.
you're just
But
leaving
yeah,
your
it's definitely
kids. You're not taking care of them.
I mean, that's the temple
That's
would take the
douchey. That's
children
not
in.
necessary. Yeah, I mean, at most that's douchey. If you're upfront with that's what you're going to be doing, then yeah, that's not dark side. The dark side isn't just being a dick.
What is it?
Mace Windu was very good at being a dick, but he was definitely light side. I mean, he knew very well how to skirt that line with the dark side, but
Yeah.
that's how he developed his lightsaber form.
But the thing is
It sounds like such a lonely life.
definitely can be.
I can
Yeah.
say
As
there's
you
no emotion.
Yeah, as you recall, Asri, Jedi can express love in other ways through compassion, and they value life. They don't seek to attack. They seek to defend.
So the thing
They
is,
seek to defend. Tell that to the numerous violations they've done.
anyway, I mean, it can be lonely, but I mean, one of the things that, though the Jedi aren't always taught about no attachments, they still took care of the younglings. I mean, I was brought as a young child to the temple, and I was raised there. You so it's not most people are brought in as young, very young children. You're raised around others like you, others like that wield the Force, and you become a family. In a way, you become a family with the older kids, the younger kids, and you learn about the Force. You learn how to wield it. You become Padawans. Your masters take you and teach you and continue to raise you. And it can see it as a lonely life, but there's the teachings of passion of others, the protection of people that can't protect themselves, the giving to others and doing things for others that they um, they couldn't do for themselves. And yes, there's Jedi that fall to the dark side. There's Jedi that have always that skirted that fine, very fine line between the light and dark side. But
Is there
it's
dark side who have come back to the light?
the further
Yes.
you go down, the further you go, the harder it is to come back. But yes, there are people that do come back.
I
But
see.
Apparently,
You were
Vader
taken
came back
that
in the last
young?
moments.
You were taken that young? Was it your choice? Or was it your parents that gave you
it was
away?
my parents' choice. They thought that it was best for me to be able to learn to use the Force and
Did they
not be tempted by the dark side to be in, like.
But did they
Enchante? A lot of people, a lot of Enchante are Force users, and so if you don't become a Jedi, I mean, there's other paths to take, but a lot of Enchante become Force users. A lot of them became Jedi.
What would they do with a child who didn't want to stay there?
They just leave.
They would let you go. It's not something that.
Yeah, it was never coercive. Like,
They would send you home.
I mean,
It was usually never
like,
coercive.
Oh,
from
were you
within the
there
universe,
too,
but not between
Tina?
us. It'd be like Ahsoka just chose to leave the Jedi Order, and it's
Who's
not like they
Ahsoka?
kept her. Oh, well, I knew her as Fulcrum, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah, it's a long story. And sorry to interrupt, but Nathan just left again.
Yeah.
So
his computer's having internet issues.
Technical difficulties, as he would say.
So
oh hey, Chani are in the official canon now.
Keep the
Yep.
discussion, or are we gonna go?
But anyway,
just stay here.
So
I'm just waiting for us to tell
the
me
people who helped you with making sure that you became a proper Jedi, or you said you were like a family. Did they love you?
their own ways.
In their own ways.
They didn't outright say that, but that doesn't mean they didn't feel that way or didn't care about me. I mean, my master, though I wasn't a Padawan for very long, I was only a Padawan for a few months before the order was Order 66. My master saved me and my friend, who was another young Padawan, from being killed. They both, me and her masters, put us in a secret vent hallway thing and guarded it, distracting them, the stormtroopers. And
ventilation shaft. I've hidden there.
Save their life or sacrifice their lives to keep us alive. And they died protecting us. And though they never, at least my master never said it, that for me was a form of love that her way of showing how much she loved and cared for me, even though she wouldn't say it.
I see. I apologize. I just wish to understand more about love because the family I was in never said it that they loved me either. And I always hoped they would. That's why I don't hate them. I was sad when they essentially threw me out. I didn't hate them. I wasn't angry at them. I was upset. I was sad because I was hoping that I was part of their family. And I wasn't. But I got over that. Now I just kind of wonder what my birth family would have been like, and if I'll ever see them again. I'm not sure.
One day.
I wonder what
Like
they
I
would have.
said yesterday, if you ever want help, I'll be willing to help you.
And I appreciate that. I don't. I understand that as Force sensitive, I am, as you said, in danger of going to the dark side. I don't know if I agree with those principles you were taught or that you explained to me right now. I will do my best to avoid the dark side, but I don't know if I agree with that.
And, you know, I don't fully agree with it myself after everything that's happened. I mean, like I said, I see both sides, but I also feel that it's like I said, like I've said several times, I think it's okay to feel your emotions. Just don't let them control. Don't let them control you.
Oh, absolutely
I've
not.
And so
had a lot of dark side. I don't think you count.
I see,
it's
Doc.
Qualified would be a better one.
Sorry, what?
I was making a joke under my breath.
Oh,
Say that wrong.
so
should
Oh,
I
I've
switch
met a
to?
lot of dark side, and I don't think you qualify.
Aw.
So it's one. So all of this is the explanation of the son is reaching out. The son is wanting. The daughter is also involved because she's the one who led us here.
Okay.
She's the one that saved me,
Should we?
and so I think we need to be careful as Force users to be careful going forward because Kasum attacked that one of his avatars. He's definitely he noticed when he was watching us, but he's definitely noticed us now.
Can
And-
he hurt us in that kind of place?
As you
A
recall,
place where we could do
The
nothing.
world between worlds.
It was the dreamscape.
Where we couldn't use our. At least I couldn't. I didn't have anything on me or could use anything. All I saw was that.
Oh,
wolf.
you mean in our dreams?
Yes.
I think our best weapon for our dreams is though it might be hard to not give him what he wants. So don't go into that fear. Don't get angry at him. Just stand your ground. You may not feel it in that point. You may feel you may feel that you don't have power in that state, but you are powerful as yourself. You don't need a weapon. You just stand. What I did was I did not let him scare me. I did not let him start to control my emotions, to put me down, to, like I said, scare me. I did not let him do that. And to stand up to him and to show no fear, probably one of your biggest weapons.
Okay.
Against
so,
him.
So if it
He's
happens
gonna-
again, I don't have to worry about being eaten?
I mean,
Boogeyman can't get you if you're not scared of him.
I wouldn't put it past him to try to attack you within your dream to cause you to fear him, but know that he can't hurt you.
How sure are you of this?
I'm not sure of anything. But our biggest weapon for him to stand up against him is to not let him control our emotions and fears and to stand up to him.
Since she's saying that she stood up to him and she still stands before us, I think it's safe to say she's correct. That he indeed cannot hurt you if you stand your ground.
I just want to be sure.
Even, I will say, even if I woke up with wounds, I would not let that move me to what he wants. As long as I am living and breathing, regardless of me waking up to wounds or something, I will take that as a win against him.
Definitely
Because you
got
gotta
more
remember,
control.
he doesn't want you to die. He wants you to fall to the dark side.
Okay.
That's good enough for me.
Besides, I can always patch you up when you get out.
Yeah.
We always have Doc.
So, Ronnie.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Yeah. So, Ronnie, Jaden, Xena, how do you feel about this? As I would say, a lore bomb.
Jaden sees it like this.
What?
So,
what was the
so,
question?
Your
so I
character
turned to the. I basically turned to the voice. I basically turned to the voice.
What did that?
So Jaden would turn to the voice and basically say, "So we basically got your version of gods coming after us." Great.
I was thinking.
I mean, coming after me, Kasem and Mara.
And we're gonna be good boss fighters, so they're coming after us. So yeah, great.
And possibly all of Voss. I mean,
Oh, I have yet to meet anything that I can't kill,
We
so
have-
we'll see
listen.
what's what.
Is there a way we could contact daughter then?
You don't know, Ashtree.
I don't.
You don't know if she's
The
still
daughter-
physically around.
I don't. Yeah, so I don't. When she took me to the world between worlds, I never met her. I never saw her physical self. She was always there. It makes no sense, and I know it, but I knew she was always there. But I never saw her.
Last time I checked, you Force users are very good at being around without being around.
So, like, even when I was there, I knew the son was there. But I never saw him. The same thing with the father. It's just.
You're also very good at finding things that aren't around.
But
my mother had a library that is now in my possession. Do you feel like we should research, see if she's got anything on these people, or do you think we need to focus on getting on the Imperial presence here?
I think, well, one of the things is I think we should deal with the presence, the Imperial presence right now, but not forget, or if we have time to look for if there's anything, but I really think we should focus on the urgent matter of the Imperial force.
Okay.
Yeah, I vote. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I had to declare a lot of people dead yesterday, and a lot of them I helped deliver. So I wouldn't mind kicking these Imperials in the chassis so hard they get a one-way ticket back to whatever moon base they crawled out of.
I'm so sorry, Doc. That's horrible to hear.
Problem with being
May
a
they-
droid, I guess. You outlive everybody else.
May they have peace in their next life.
Let's
You
make
guys
sure
do-
that these Imperial bastards don't have peace in this one then.
Now that's a boast. I like that. So,
You guys do hear a clicking sounds, and you look over to Jaden, and he's basically checking his blasters and just going, basically doing gun checks and all that stuff.
Why are we not shooting them right now?
How do you feel?
I have absolutely no idea. I only just got back on the thing, so I can hear you guys again, by the way.
Big ol' force lore bomb, and then
I mean, he
us
could hear
deciding
me
that
the
the
whole
Imperials.
time.
Yeah,
Which
we
is
decided
what's
the
proven
Imperials are still the
Oh.
greater threat right now.
Doc, I apologize for trying to spare some of them. I simply was hoping that. I guess I tried to hope that maybe they could just take their crimes,
Hey.
like, be punished for their crimes, but we wouldn't have to end their life. But I
Hey.
understand that that's not an option now. I'm sorry.
If anyone understands that some people need a second chance out of a shadow of something bigger and more evil,
Uh-oh, I can't
it would
hear
be
him.
me.
Uh-oh. Now that was a lore bomb, by the way. What do you think?
I was enjoying Doc's response. I'm waiting.
Sorry.
to hear
I
it
thought,
fully.
yeah, hey, Silicon, can you
There
hear
we
us?
go. I can hear everyone now.
Okay.
There we go,
Doc,
there we
you
go.
were saying?
When did you put? Oh yeah, that's right. Dad got you those glasses.
Okay. Doc, you were saying?
Basic. No. Listen, if anyone understands that some people need a chance to be better outside of the shadow of something worse, it would be me.
Okay.
You weren't even sapient at first, though. It's a bit of a difference, but I agree either way. I agree, nonetheless.
I do think people do need a second chance, but there's a point where they refuse it.
And that point is somewhere before trying to flamethrower children.
Yes, you're correct. I'm sorry.
Out of character, to quote Skippy's list, napalm sticks to children is not a motivational phrase.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Yeah,
Skippy was I can't remember what his role was in the army, and there's a list of things that you're not allowed to do either because of him or someone else did it, and they immediately turned to him and said no.
Is this like a real person?
Yes.
I don't want to know.
It's great. It's stuff like camo
Paul.
is not plaid.
we're getting a lot off track.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
get back.
and
Let's have it said no.
yeah, and by the way, I should remind Astrid that one of the feats that you took, one of the feats you took is basically having your own droid companion, right?
Well,
Oh yeah, you spent some time building that up last night.
Yes, I did.
All right,
I guess.
you probably
Almost
should.
second.
Yeah, you recall that you. Although I really should go to that moment. So, so do you want to make a quick return to the workshop, run by? I'm looking through my notes right now.
What did you decide on, Ross? Was it
You
Norse
will
provided
do
somebody in town, but I'm
Callan.
pretty sure
Yeah,
Doc could
Callan.
have a workshop in the hospital.
Yeah, Callie, who has a more elaborate workshop for this kind of thing.
I wouldn't help you, but then I was like, I should probably go to more elaborate.
Yeah,
just to get my little buddy up and running.
Yeah,
and then I
you
can
got
go
most
to
of
the
your
workshop.
most of the stuff down, but the more elaborate parts, such as like making sure that the droid works fine, Callan, the Gormac engineer, would have something in mind. So, do you go over there?
If we're all done talking,
I've got one more bit.
yeah, but if Doc has something else to say, then he should say it before I leave.
Yeah, that's her Doc.
Before we go and kick Imperial Chassis, I need a nap. I've been up all night.
Well,
I think
probably
we should all get some rest then.
have a day of rest, and then we can start up tomorrow. Xena
After all.
still needs to talk to I as a player forgot her name already.
Amika. No, Amiva. Aminva. AMIN-VA. Aminva.
Yeah. So,
And what's the name of the
Xena needs to
basically the
talk to
political
Amiva.
leader that got kidnapped?
Okay, I have the notes somewhere.
We need to
Don't
know
put her
that,
in
right?
valuables.
Maybe we can talk about that later, so Doc can do his thing.
Oh,
Oh,
it was literally
crap.
just a short rest. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Or just my.
Um,
I just need to do a
He's like,
rest.
I need some rest. I'm like, everybody should just take a day, and then
I think we
Doc
should all
needs
get some rest. It
And-
was a long day. We did a lot of good, and some we were not able to save, but we did as much as we could. And I think that's what matters. We can't let ourselves lose heart because we failed somewhat. But we can always use it to
Yes,
strive, to help
Samarkand-
us to strive to get better.
Yeah, Samaka, Sama-Ka, is the leader of the of Voss. Sorry, I like looked through my notes.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I think that we should just, instead of dwelling too much on on any failures or people we couldn't save, we can instead use that as motivation, as energy, to help us next time, and we'll do even better. I know we will.
exactly.
With you.
So
But we do need to rest because,
yes, we definitely need to rest.
Wait,
as
narratively speaking, though,
as I learned,
Everybody else
unfortunately,
just-
trying to
quick
try-
aside. Narratively speaking, I thought we just got done resting, and that's why people had a
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, this is
They
kind of
just
like a
got done
day of
with
downtime, so
Yeah.
Doc can sleep.
Yeah, because Doc's literally. We all had a long rest. Doc hasn't even had a short rest.
Doc is
Oh,
I stayed up all
I'm
night in
not
the
even
hospital.
sure what's going on.
right.
probably
It's
is still
5e,
covered
so
in
robots
blood.
have to sleep somehow.
Power down.
Technically, he needs a maintenance mode.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
because it's not just about having to sleep; it's about pushing your body to the limits, no matter what kind of
Yeah,
feature.
plus, Doc's like 500 years old. I'm just going to keep on increasing that number each damn time.
He's
Oh,
a
man.
droid. The whole purpose of them was that they don't have to be like they need to go through regular maintenance, but whatever. I'm just saying this is a failing of 5e. I get
He
it.
is a B1 battle droid. They weren't supposed to last more than 6 months.
Wait,
He's lasted
It's an exaggeration.
80 times that.
That is immaterial.
well, still,
All right, the
but
point
I
is-
care about his feelings, and if he
Basically.
says he needs to rest, we should let him rest.
Basically, just he needs a defrag.
Defrag.
All right. So,
Have all the body fluids hosed off him.
Doc,
Oh,
go take the rest you need.
and dream of electric sheep, or the equivalent of sheep.
Yes.
No, he's still watching the hospital because he's still conscious.
You can do both.
Yeah, he's still conscious. He's just gonna be. He like has like a little slot like overwatching.
Like R2D2 for 10 years.
Okay, so
Oh
he's
yeah, I remember.
okay, so he's gonna rest, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay then. Okay, I'm sorry. Then Mara wouldn't have said that about us resting too, but she would still have said her inspirational speech about failures and using
Yeah, no.
them to be better.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We all have like a day of downtime. It's just Doc's sleeping till tomorrow.
3
Okay.
hours.
Resting.
Should we
Um,
go around and
Cosim is
Yeah.
going to turn to
Thing?
Astri and give her a key. A key to the library, basically. To the secret part of the library with the secret lore.
I'm gonna have secret library key.
in the meantime while Doc's resting, what should we do?
Astrid has
we
a droid
still-
to finish.
Um,
I need to fix finish up my little project. Then
Oh, of course.
Cosim then turns to
Do
Mara
you
and
need
goes,
any assistance?
I'll get you a key as well. But we also need to speak with. Oh, come on! I just wrote her name down.
Amin
Evan
Va.
Voss?
Amin Va. Yeah, Amin Va over how we're going to get Samarkand back.
yes.
Mm.
I will when Mara asks if there's anything that she can do, I'll pull out my little droid. That's not. He just kind of.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The it's not yet
like
functional yet.
deactivating the little Yeah.
Aw, it's so cute.
Okay, so Mara, you
The
see
pedal
a
holding
non-functional.
the
It's
puppet.
so
Mara
when you
likes
wish upon a star.
technology. I can't wait to see what it'll look like when they're finished. It's so adorable.
Looks like Clank.
Are you sure? I really like machines and working on them and stuff. But if you
can
think
come with me.
I'd be okay with that.
all right. Cabot, check out the GIF in the in general chat. This is what it would look like finished.
Yay! A BD1, not BD1.
Aww.
Yeah,
That's what
BD1.
Mara would say. Mara would think that's
But
super cute.
all of the red part. It's probably red in the picture.
No, it's
White.
it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
it's-
solid dingy white.
It has. I have a standard picture, but like there's colored parts of it, and all the colored parts are like she's transitioning it to purple because it's all kind of put together. But
Yeah.
like she's cleaned it and she's like started coloring it.
I've only got 3 layers of paint on. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so Costume, you know where Kelly is at his workshop at least, and it's also been run by Ansealins. You know those tiny little monkey like things like hey that sort of.
Yeah, so Cosmo will turn to Xena and say, I will take you to Amin Khan now.
Okay.
Okay. First things first. We'll focus on Mara and Astri as they go over to the Gormak's workshop. So, following the directions, you manage to what if, on the outside it appears to be a bit of an unseen building, but with the sign, Callan's shop.
I walk in.
Right, when you enter, it's basically like what you would expect for a workshop with all sorts of all sorts like salvage tech, droids, other dibbly doos.
That sounds like a great place to be.
What is this race? Why are you telling us about this race?
I'm talking about
That's the person that runs the shop. That's their.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
And when you enter inside, you see these tiny little like these, not exactly monkey-like, but they are very small, and you instantly recognize these scenes as Anzelians, diminutive sensitive species, and hairy faces. Where a lot of them wear hoods and loincloths and gloves, and from what you can tell, they're very good at working at like just working on like tech gear, maintaining equipment, that sort of thing. And when it says hey, when one of them sees you, ahead at them and the big at one of this little like workbench thing, you see a this large green-skinned fellow wearing a jumpsuit with a leather apron, using a torch.
Here's what Gormak looks like. I'm gonna put it in campaign.
Yeah. This Gormak had 3
Keep in mind, also, they and the Voss used to be the same race.
At least in the Legends continuity.
Why are we talking about Gormak if we're talking about Anzelians? I'm confused.
Gormak. Okay, so the mechanic engineer guy is a Gormak.
Oh, okay.
Gormak.
His assistants are the what are they called?
Anzelians.
Amzelians.
How do you spell that?
Anzeelan.
I mean, it's a picture of them in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this Gormak. Yeah, the Gormak had like 3 clawed fingers. Had frails, and as you can see, he's large and had quite a muscular build. He turns around, lifts up his goggles as she like turns off his torch. Says, "You're the one. You're the one that Cosm sent. Here to finish up your droid." He kind of like looks at you, Astrid, and notices the your incomplete droid that you finished.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's a bit of an oxymoron.
He looks at the droid.
Yeah, the droid that the unfinished droid.
Unfinished droid. Yeah, I said unfinished droid. And he says, BD droid?
You said the unfinished droid that I had finished.
Okay, yeah, I admit so. Looks like you're working on a BD droid. Cute little fellas.
I got the majority of it done. I just the finer things to get them up and running.
Allow me
is what I need.
Allow me to help you, free of charge. Since you help save the town after all.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Very kind of you.
And do you give him the droid?
Yeah.
All right.
Little droid down.
Yeah, you give it the droid, and he finishes assembling the final pieces, final piece together. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Much to your surprise, it takes him less than an hour to complete it, and we'll put it on the lens, the finishing touches, and activates it. What does the BD droid look like?
It looks like a BD droid. The ones, the bigger ones, the color around, like it's like purple accented color, and it's like because it's like parts. It's like not grungy, like like a gray cream, because I mean they're worn and everything. One of the antennas are slightly bent because things happen, and it's just now permanently bent, but fully functional.
Okay.
It has two little antennas, and one of them is like bent halfway up, and just the cute little characteristic of it.
Ah, crap. Where is the BD1 soundbite? Because I had that as part of the thing, and it was moved. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Where?
I couldn't hear that.
Me either.
Okay, there we go. It's back on. It brings up to life and looks at you and looks at you, just like kind of like excited to see you for the first time.
That GIF, it does that.
Yeah.
All excited.
That's cute.
Yeah. Kellen looks had his hand on his hip. Says nods and says, "Cute little fella. A little bigger than I expected, but what can you do? I'm sure it will help. You got a name for it?"
I say a name because I have it and I didn't write it down, so I have to figure it out.
Just like me.
BD2.
Nope.
Mara's gonna I'm gonna cup my like paws to my face and go. Oh.
Oh, hey, I recognize the artist. That you just posted. Anyway, so yeah, you got your droid. Congratulations.
And focus on someone else because I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and meanwhile, we go to Cosm and Xena as Xena, not the warrior princess.
And probably
No, maybe we should pronounce it Zena, just so that people stop thinking of it like that.
yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works. So yeah, you managed to get word that Amy I forgot her name already. Amin Va
Amin Va?
has just arrived at near the entrance. Do you go over there?
Yes.
Okay, you and Xena went over there and
Xena.
Xena. Zena.
Zayna.
Zena. Yeah, Zena.
I think, what if we left it
Gonna
Xena,
say
but we all just
Zayna,
grow
just
up?
so we're not always thinking of the show.
No, we
Because
absolutely
I
will
look
not
like
grow
Helen
up.
Mirren, not Lucy Lawless.
Yeah. So
I mean, Lucy Lawless is about that age now too. So,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
yeah.
but no,
Oh,
seriously,
baby
what if we just
robot.
left it Xena and we just all grew up?
Yeah. She. Yeah. So not only do you see
My
the
Star Wars speaking.
Yeah, not only do you see do you see the Voss along with their other Voss compatriots, you also see a female human Imperial officer with cuffs around her in her wrist like this. The female Voss Amin looks notices you approaching her and says, "Hail, Cosm. Oh, you picked a good time to see me. Guess what we found?" And she looks towards the female Imperial officer who has like brown hair tied in a messy bun because she's been through a lot, covered in dust. Covered in dust, not only with her armored uniform, but also her fair skin. And she could just kind of like glares at each of you with her blue eyes. And one of the scouts is not only that, but she says that she's related to Dan Bosef. And the woman, the female human woman says, I'm his cousin, not cousin, I'm his niece. I'm his niece. You red-skinned moron.
Last time I checked, it's not the red-skinned moron. Making it obvious he's not agreeing with her saying that that yes, they're a moron. He's saying moron like as sarcastically as possible. Like, last I checked, the red-skinned moron is not the one that got captured and is sitting in chains.
Whatever. And Amin says, "Well, if you want to interrogate her, we believe that she may know the location of Samaka. She surrendered when once the troopers died, either by our hand or by the storms." And she says, and she kind of with this big of a smirk.
So an absolute genius for an Imperial, then.
And the Imperial says, "Smarter than you."
That may be. But again, you were the one in chains.
And
Whereas I am one of the ones that I am one of the primary ones that repelled your not invasion, that's not the right term, your attack of the city. Your entire attack was repelled by, let me count real quick.
6.
1, 2, by 6 people.
And she glares daggers at you. Then
who arrived halfway through.
Yeah. Xena, I apologize for mispronouncing the name. How would you say? What would you do about all of this? Since you see this defiant Imperial officer and Cosm exchanging words.
Oh, wait, that reminds me.
Hang on. I know what
You were part of intelligence, right? You said you were part of intelligence,
okay,
right?
what I was saying. Oh, go ahead.
Well, we
You said your character was part of intelligence, right?
Yeah, wet work.
Okay.
I
Cosmo's
mean,
going
I
to
was
turn
going
to
to
you
say
and
the
say,
first thing I would say after watching her being defiant, I'm like, she's terrified. She knows that she's really screwed, and she's acting defiant to try to cover for
yeah.
that.
Go ahead and roll
She's
insight.
overcompensating. It's rather adorable.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight with advantage because that's a on point assertion.
may I roll as well? That's the skill I have special
Yes.
expertise in.
Yes.
All right. Roll again. There we go. Oh, I don't know why I did it, but
How'd you
yeah.
get?
So net 20, so 27.
Yeah. She tries her best to hide it, but but you know that she's all like blister and blunder. She's all talk.
Yeah. Blister
Yeah.
and blunder for sure. Again.
Yeah, and but though
I just got a 12.
and Amit says she's been insulting each and every one of us the entire way, and she's
I
not
know,
even telling us
pathetic, isn't it?
anything. So Cosm,
Oh, pardon me.
Cosmo's
In
gonna
those
turn to
medical
Xena.
supplies, I don't suppose you had any dental tools, did you? And then I'll kind of look at her with a little bit of a smile.
no torture, she says. The boss says no that is a very
I
unreliable.
didn't say anything about torture. That would be unseemly. I just asked if there are dental tools, and then I kind of look at her again.
At who? The Voss or the Imperial?
The Imperial. Making just enough eye contact, like I've done some awful shit to people like you.
just for you.
Do your worst, the Imperial says. My uncle will hear this.
Your uncle obviously doesn't care about you.
Of course he does. He will be here very soon to wipe this wretched city off the face of the planet.
And I'll turn his head into a canoe.
Would love to see you try.
I'm sorry, she's supposed to be a little cocky.
And
I'm gonna just toss her a comm link and say, call him right now. If you're so dear to him, you must be able to contact him from anywhere, right?
go ahead and roll me an intimidation check. No, she's in cuffs. Remember?
I mean, you can throw it on the ground.
Your hands are still free in cuffs last time I checked.
Yeah.
You need
Basically like
binders
this. Yeah, you might
for
bind it
me.
like this.
There we go. Okay, sorry, I lost connection for a bit. So what was the last thing everyone heard me say?
And you're gonna toss the comm link to her while her hands are still in cuffs.
Yeah, and
She can still hold and use it.
Yeah.
and I'm saying, if you're so
Pick up
close
my
to your dear
binders.
uncle, then he must pick up from you no matter where you're calling from, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Roll me and go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got Jack of all trades. Like,
Yeah.
why is my intimidation only one less than my deception?
Yeah, because the way you're basically daring her.
Deep on a skull.
14. It's barely not high enough, and she just kind of like seriously says, and why would
Wait. Let's see. Let me check something real quick.
Been Xena roll to help out.
Yeah.
She's been threatening this entire time.
Yeah.
Sienna, would you like to help Qasim? That will give him an advantage on the.
Sure. I forget how do I do the thing to assist?
You
I
just
forget how it works.
This and he
This-
rolls with advantage.
Yeah, he was advantage.
Okay, yeah.
How
I'll
would you-
assist.
Damn it.
okay. So to roleplay this, how would you assist, like roleplay wise? What would you say to the
Oh,
Imperial?
I'm just
I
going
imagine
to,
Xena's been
as I'm sitting down, I'll pull out the duffel bag that has all these guns in it, one at a time. You know, and just that's
just
kind
quick
of my
weapon
thing.
check.
And she
While
kind of like
he's talking to
she
her.
recoils a little bit. But Ricardo quickly says, and give away my position? I think not.
I thought you were close
You
enough
would want
that.
him to know your position if he's going to come save
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's basically what Cosmo's saying. It's like, I thought you were close enough to your uncle that he would know where you are and come save you. Why, it's been however many hours it's been since the attack.
It's been about
And he didn't-
it's
Maybe
been about
12.
24 hours, give or take.
Okay. It's been a whole galactic. What's the right galactic standard day?
And
Yeah.
Yeah, whole standard day and nothing. Not
Yeah,
a single thing.
she's kneeling on the ground. She's now kneeling on the ground with a few of the Voss soldiers just like pointing guns at her.
Azir knows where we are.
And Amin Vod towards us and asks Cosm, "Hey, Cosm, can you do that mind probe thing, the mind trick thing? Can you do that?"
No, she would not ask me to do that. If I'm her friend, she would know the fact that I conceal the fact that I'm a Force user, and she would not ask me that.
Okay, consider that dropped.
Yeah. Also, she would probably know that I can't do that. I don't have that kind of power.
Okay.
Cosm's gonna. Let's see.
Did you roll with advantage?
Yeah, my second roll is worse.
Oh. I didn't hear
Although really, I was trying to bluff my way to get her to call her uncle. And if that's the case, then I'd have a 15 total roll because it's one higher. But Cosm's just gonna kind of kneel down. You know those red sashes, yes?
The night troopers gives me
Mm-hmm.
No.
a very valuable
No.
asset, if you ask me.
No.
Yes.
Oh, she was about to say giving me the chills.
I know how to make
waste
those.
on a little pink planet.
Okay, what do you say, Silken?
I know how to make those, and I know it's not a fun process.
Oh, the Night Sisters, you say. You know about them. Ooh, they're very
Ooh, the
spooky.
Night Sisters. Ooh, yeah. They're so spooky. Yeah, I get it. Have you seen what happens to a night trooper? Have you seen their faces? Have you seen their souls?
She says nothing. Maybe. But then she says maybe. And because of your...
You know what? I'll leave you with the specialist here. I'm going to get something to just refresh your mind. And then Cosm's going to go leave to get a corpse.
All right. Where would the corpse would probably be incinerated? Would be on its way to be incinerated if Dog hasn't acquired the corpse.
Then yeah, basically, Cosm's going to run off to try to find someone that knows where one of the corpses would be.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
If Doc was running it, he would have sent those troopers to put in a grave as far outside the city as he can manage.
Yeah. So you basically find your way around the edges of the city to some unmarked graves, some half unburied, and one of them has one of the stormtroopers had that red sash. So you managed to pick it
I'm
up.
going to try to find one with an intact face.
You did. And meanwhile,
Okay.
Xena, now
It's going to take a bit because I don't have a lot of strength.
yeah. So Xena, what would you like to do with the Imperial
Stop by for a
officer?
grab stretcher.
Oh yeah, I'd probably grab one of those.
Yeah.
Doc, do you need one of your body stretchers?
He is in low power mode right now.
Oh yeah. Doc, I'm just going to borrow this real quick.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
You almost made me clear. No.
Say nothing if you're fine with this.
Okay. You did like it takes a while. Xena, while Carson is away, what would you like to do with? Oh, what would you like to do? What would you like to do with the Imperial officer? What would you like to say to her?
Tell the Voss and Randy that they need to go patrol for enemies. Don't worry, you'll watch over the captive.
And
Okay.
I shall spread the sweet gem of justice.
Okay,
over
so
the
I'm
bitter
gonna
sap
tell
of pure evil.
the Voss guards with me and say, "Oh, would you mind waiting outside? We just need a little girl time."
roll me a persuasion check.
The scariest thing I'm at.
Oh God, the persuasion. It's gonna suck. That's not what I do.
I wish I was around and have a half decent charisma to help.
Somebody made a bunch of Voss in a hero force. That's nice.
Nice.
Oh.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
What's your charisma?
10.
It's just a 10, but still, I was
Hey, that works.
pretty good.
Yeah, you don't really need to have charisma when you're shooting someone from half a mile away.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. I don't do
But then you
interpersonal
look
things.
cool.
Yeah, and the Voss scouts and Ammon looks at you a little hesitantly and Ammon asks, "You sure? If she escapes somehow."
Won't be getting very far.
I just kind of laugh and say, "Oh, that's so cute. Don't worry about that."
Is she, Ammon look
I mean,
glances
keep
your.
in mind, I just want to say for anybody that hasn't seen, I have that big ass sniper rifle that's in the book. I also have a sub-repeating blaster, then a heavy pistol, and then a wrist blaster, and I swear, and then some assortment of I mean, I'm just
Knives. Yeah.
loaded with weapons
Armed
all
to
the
the
time.
teeth, and those teeth have chainsaws.
Yeah, and Ammon
Even
Ammon's
the Mandalorian gun. God damn, that's too many.
and Ammon kind of like and Ammon like realizes what you meant. It's like, oh, I was foolish. If she tries to get far, I think you know what to do.
Yes, I do. Thank you so much.
Gus is that thou shalt not kill. He said
Oh,
nothing.
well,
He has
yeah,
nothing to say on the
could you go
subject
get
of
me a spot of
PCAPs.
tea? Thank you so much.
Okay, and Ammon like orders her man to walk to basically to go back to town, and she goes back back to the city, and she kind of like hangs back behind the gate, just keeping watch.
At this point, honestly, I wouldn't really talk to her all that terribly much. I'd mostly just kind of look at her like, I don't know. Do you know the way Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction looked at that dude when he was drinking his drink? You know, just kind of looks at him like, "I'm about to kill you." that kind of just that silent, like
makes someone immensely uncomfortable.
Yeah, she just glares at you. Glares, just like glares daggers at you. You're not gonna ask me for a name? We could go on a date, you know.
She said her name.
You already told me your name.
No, I mean you're not. I'm gonna. You never asked. You never asked me who I am. That's what she meant to say. That way, maybe we could hang out, go on a date or something.
I just start laughing in her face.
The age
I
gap
don't
here.
date prisoners. That's not really my thing. Let's see. Can I tell from her insignia or anything like?
Yeah, she.
Anything about like what unit she's with or anything that would like jump out that I could say, "Oh,
For someone,
I remember shooting the person you replaced."
for someone her age, you notice that she seems to be rather high ranking. Nepotism at its finest, you reckon? Nepotism at its finest, you reckoned?
It's like I'm assuming that that they don't train officers of your rank as they used to, and even back then they weren't that much of a challenge. So
Excuse you.
don't think your rank
This
impresses
moment's
me.
pen.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Here's where I'm going to roll 1.
Whoa.
What?
That's just very suddenly loud.
9.
9. And she like laughs back and says, "Ha! And how about you're all talk, old lady? Think of what I said about hate on a dick. You're too old for me."
I literally just threw in there and said, "Oh, sorry, these things are such an itchy trigger for me."
Yay! And she like, oh. Go ahead and roll me another intimidation check.
You're not going to make me roll an attack roll to shoot somebody in the knee from 3 feet away, are you?
Yes, it is a long-range weapon, not a short-range weapon.
Yeah,
I have a wrist laser, a heavy pistol,
wait, just to clear things up, where are you shooting your weapon?
What?
Where are you shooting your weapon again?
He said her
I'm shooting
knee.
her in the kneecap.
Why shoot her? You've got knives. You can remove her kneecap.
Yeah, but I'm more of a sniper, though. It's more that she laughed in my face, so bang! Yeah, who's laughing now? Oh, quit whining. They can replace it.
How long am I going to be gone, by the way?
Couple more minutes.
Okay, but basically, as soon as Cosm hears that blaster file, he's gonna start sprinting with with a corpse on a stretcher.
Yeah. Okay, and soon after she's about to done say, damn you, Cosm, you arrive, and you see Xena with a drawn pistol.
I didn't draw a pistol. I used the wrist laser.
A wrist laser,
I
yeah.
didn't
Wrist
actually
laser.
blow her leg off.
Oh, so her leg's still in one piece.
Oh!
I was thinking if it was
Yes,
the
it's
sniper
still in
rifle,
one
that'd
piece.
be
I wanted
boom,
it to hurt,
gone.
not to kill.
Yeah.
If it was a heavy pistol, it would be gone.
Sorry about that. Slight weapons malfunction, but we're all fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Much better than she is. We do have a doctor, but he's currently having a nap. He can look at it when he's done with the nap.
A little busy
If you
cleaning up the
cooperate.
mess you made.
Yes.
He is a little busy,
has to take a nap
patching up
because
civilians
he's...
at the moment, so you'll have to wait a little while.
Yes.
Anywho, tell me more about your uncle.
You will be placed in the correct spot on. You'll be placed in the correct slot in the triage line. The more
my
you
uncle?
the further up that line you get.
Don. Dan Posef. Well, he has a lot of things in store for your leader. A lot of things, and things that I wish I have never would love to never seen again.
I wonder if I can walk into this. Would be hilarious.
Yeah. Jaden.
The man just keeps on like leaning in. It's like.
Jaden, are you seeing this the entire time? Jaden, is the character? Jaden, are you seeing this in character?
Yeah, I'm just like, I just walk in and see this and like, well, this is interesting.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold. Yeah.
And she kind of like notices
you and I are gonna get along great.
She notices you, Jaden, and says, so there's the chiss. Thrawn says hi, by the way.
No, there's no way that she'd know.
Yeah.
He's complete unknown and wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
And full body armor as well.
Yeah.
Well, she would. My uncle has told me about one of the chits being missing. I assume that would be you.
There's still no way that she'd know. It is. Okay.
The best you could do is like the Mandalorian's a
It is a big galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you're not going to assume that it's a specific chiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
I mean,
I take that back. I take that back. Sorry.
There's probably less
I
Mandalorian chiss than there were Jedi chiss.
I apologize, by the way. My apologies.
Okay.
Just picture him picking around seeing the bag and go, that's a lot of weapons.
And she's like, that's a lot of that's a lot of weapons. Mandalorian, huh?
You no. And I'm saying his character peeking around, looking at all of Xena's weapons in the bag, going, that's a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
Are you free for dinner later?
Yeah. Yeah, you're a foundling? I assume a lot of Mandos are. Let me see. Human. Let's see. Ewok? No, too big. And
Ewok? No.
I walk
Like,
up
oh,
to
shit.
I will walk
I
up to her.
almost played an
and-
Ewok.
Yeah, I walk up to her. She's saying this, and I just shoot her in the
What'd you
face.
say, Gavin?
you what?
We
Okay, I won't. Is the president doing this? Is being a smartass?
Yeah, she like
Imperial?
Let's see. Let's see. Twi'lek?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I walk. I walk up to her. I just kick her in the face to shut her up.
Oh. Ugh.
Ooh.
You know,
My
No,
piece of shit.
we're
Look at her now, bloody nose, and go,
intimidation.
"Ooh."
I mean, we're not interrogation specialists. We do other things. So you can either tell us what what we want to know, or we'll do other things.
Hey, look at it this way. At least your face looks better than his. And then Costume takes the helmet off the Death Trooper.
Oh, that is. She sees the rotten face of the
Take
death.
a good smell. No perfume will cover this. I'm gonna have to get new gear just so that I never have to smell it again.
Roll me an intimidation check with advantage. And this is a lower difficulty check, but this time.
I would like to just assist with the intimidation, not roll, because I know what my charisma is. But I can sit there with all those guns.
Okay, fine. You want to know? You want to know where your deal leader is at? At a research station established at Serenity Valley, at one of the old shrines. I think it was some sort of like healing shrine. I don't know.
I know what she's talking
I actually
about.
know where that is, out of character. I think I know
And
the
out
place
of
you're
character,
referring
I
to.
know what she's talking about. My character's a native. He's not.
Oh,
he's
so
not a
you would
boss,
know.
but he. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Costume just goes, I'll let Doc know to come in later.
Yeah. And
you got bumped up. You just got bumped to the bottom of the trio, moved up on the triage list to before everyone that still needs urgent care.
That's wonderful.
Or, I'm sorry, before everyone else. There we go. He would have said everyone else. And then it's like, and if, excuse me, I'm putting this bastard back where he was.
Yeah. Kithar, right?
Put the helmet back on.
Yeah. Kithar,
Spray some perfume.
Put the helmet back on. There's a notable squishing sound.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
By the
What'd
way,
you do?
You'll never get the smell out of anything that's been here.
Never,
I don't
ever.
really want to tell you
Oh, shit,
why
shit,
I know
Gax.
that, but
When you hear the name Ashley, you remember the name. And let me
Who?
finish.
And Costume just goes, who? And walks out.
And she was like, so, what are you, Mando? Zibak? No. Not a Twi'lek. Not an Ewok. Definitely not a
I kick
Wookiee.
her again.
Ugh.
I kick her again.
Can you imagine how much of a hard ass you'd have to be a
Go immediately
Twi'lek
back
that
to
cut
that
off
joke.
their legu to wear a classic Mandalorian helmet? Like,
I don't
yes,
think they'd
yes,
be able
I
to
am.
survive that.
Yeah.
yeah, they don't. There's for
problem.
us, again, out of character. There's
Maybe a Chiss?
we see
Like,
Twi'lek
why is-
Mandos in.
Why is the
The Old Republic.
autocomplete can a Twi'lek survive without kneecaps?
I'll basically lean down, pull a heavy person out, put it on me, and just activate it. Like, please keep talking.
Okay, it does not always kill
Maybe-
Twi'leks.
And it's probably
I
like
think
having
there's
your arm
also a
cut off.
canonical case of somebody
Your
having like losing one, getting it amputated. And, they don't-
And she kind of like
so,
it dawns on her as if, oh, perhaps like, and she stops herself like she's on the first of stopping, and she's just so afraid of you now afraid of you pointing a pistol at you, at her, just like.
You still
Good
have one
job.
functional kneecap. It can go up to they can go back up to
Now-
2 or drop down to 0.
Also, you do have an awful lot of joints in your body overall. I'm sure we can get the doctor to come in and count them
Yeah.
all for us.
Just to let you know, if you keep on Yeah. So, Xena, you are in danger of gaining a dark side point just for that, and perhaps the Jaden too for like kicking her in the face twice and threatening to kneecap her other knee.
Yes, I know. I figure since I'm not force sensitive, I can kind of push the limits a little bit more than a Jedi.
I'm not forced sensitive, so he kind of like, I'm like, okay. Since you spilled your guts about what the leader is, do you mind spilling your guts about your uncle?
That is the leader. Oh yeah. No, I get what you mean. Duh.
Think you can get past that storm?
You'd be surprised.
I think I know who you are. Process of what you are. Process of elimination, right?
Yes, she is the process of elimination.
Like,
you need me to eliminate something, darling? I absolutely can do that.
Not what I meant by process of elimination. If you let me guess who you are, I can tell. Maybe I can tell you where Uncle is.
I just put the hammer back on the gun.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Oh my god, I just had a thought. Don't worry, I never bring my targets in cold. Pulls out a flamethrower.
Are you giving me advantage?
No.
No, I'm talking about Gio, is she give me advantage or not?
Yeah, I would say since the others are assisting you, so just letting you know, Qasim, Xena, and Jaden, when you're done with this, you're most likely gonna gain a dark side point.
So I get an advantage on this.
Yeah,
this is so unnecessary. Oh my gosh.
That's a 21.
I think Mara's not there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Good thing my
You
character's
would not be okay with this.
Ronnie, what about you? Where's your character? What's your character up to?
Despite how Qasim has been behaving for the most part, he wouldn't be okay with it either.
Okay, so Qasim would not be okay with it. So no dark side for you if you're not okay with it. Qasim.
Yeah, Qasim's, his was scare the shit out of her with what could possibly actually happen. Because
actually do it.
Yeah. Like, that, and also it's from torture only gets you what the victim thinks you want to hear.
That's true.
2, even though you can get good information from torture, you then have to spend a lot of resources to confirm that, which we don't have the time for. So Qasim took advantage of the fact that she was already shot in the knee by saying, "Hey, here, the stick is probably getting shot or turned into one of these death troopers. The carrot is we do have a medic. I can't do anything about the fact that you were already shot."
Yeah. So Qasim, what would you do since Jaden is very close to shooting Ashley?
I'm not there anymore. Qasim is making haste to get rid of this smelly ass body.
Okay, you're not, okay. Qasim, you don't get a dark side point, but Jaden and
tangentially related comments. The CIA manual on interrogation notes that some people will intentionally withhold information that they would otherwise divulge, specifically to get punished. And I thought it was a really weird thing for them to have in the CIA interrogation manual.
Think about the kind of people they deal with, though.
Nice. Yeah. So, Qasim, you don't get a dark side point since you didn't see that and were a willing participant. Sorry about that. So Jaden, you have your pistol pointed right at her face, right?
No, at her knee. To her other knee.
Okay. Guess that possible elimination game is out of the question.
Say, oh well, come now. She probably will need her other knee. I mean, otherwise, one of us will have to carry her. So we're not.
Well, that's. Yeah, I'm saying. Well,
no, this is not that I'm going to shoot her.
We'll give you a pogo stick.
Trying to intimidate her by doing a good cop, bad cop thing with the Mandalorian here. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You mean there's bad cop, worse cop, and weird cop?
Yes, bad cop, worse cop. I'm the cop that shot one knee. He's the cop that's going to blow off the other knee. Here's the difference.
Maybe you.
A weird cop is leaving with the body before he
Have you
vomits in
ever
the
been to the
prisoner.
Nightmare Lands? I don't know how my uncle managed to survive over there, but those Night Sisters are something else.
Yeah, both the good cops are making a robot right now.
Yeah.
I will.
So yeah, we got the two good cops. There's the medic who's
Echoland.
asleep. There's the pilot who's doing whatever. There's the weird cop who is trying not to throw up while he's getting this body back outside the city. And then there's bad cop and worse cop.
I say Necroland.
Nightmare Land.
Or
The-
Nightmare. And he will turn his head slightly and unclock the pistol. He will holster the gun, but he'll grab it by the coat and lift her up. And I will say, I was there when Mandalore was bombed. Be grateful I don't end you here.
And be grateful that that I am still that I am in chains. I would have choked you to death.
Fucking how?
How?
She
you might have
tried to
just.
choke him to death?
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry.
Like, I'm just gonna
If a
smack her
standard
across the face for
human
being
is
a-
able to crush a Mandalorian's neck while they're in armor.
Yeah. She's an idiot.
I think she's just saying whatever to get out of it because she is terrified right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the thing. I was pretty sure she was terrified.
She
from
was
the beginning,
terrified
acting
before
all
she was
defiant.
shot.
I'm kinda like,
Yeah.
What I'm
I
saying
don't
right
think
now,
that's-
she's like, she just wants out of this. She
Yeah,
doesn't want to get hurt anymore. But at the same time, she has to keep her ego.
Yeah.
She gotta
I
save
wonder what would
face.
be worse, getting shot and feeling it all, or if they hit you with a complete nerve blocker and then shot it off.
Oh,
So then you just have to imagine how much pain you're in.
I just jumped the broccoli.
It's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sweetheart, I would like to see you try, and I just throw it on the ground.
Dang. Ow.
I'll turn to Xena says, get the guards, make sure she get better treatment.
Okay. And Admin returns. She's a little shocked at what she sees, and her shock, the shocked look on her face turns to disappointment, and says, "I hope you get the information you need. Where's Samaka? Where have they hit?
We
taken
got
her?"
You have a look of disappointment.
You just said the place. It was where there was the Shrine of Healing. I think, if I remember correctly, it's over in the northwest of this particular continent.
The Shrine of Healing. It's
She's at the Shrine
that-
of
is that-
Healing,
am I
which I
remembering
bet
that right?
you
I-
really
there
wish
was-
you were at right now.
of all the places that the Imperials has taken over. They do love their how they twisted the things that we cherish.
Then let's take it back, and I'll walk up, and I'll go ready, prepared for it.
And I'll take her to a prison. And she looks to you, Xena, and to Jaden, and says, "The council is expecting you, by the way."
Understood? And I walk.
Yeah. And earlier, Cosm, while you were bringing back the body, Almin is telling you the same thing. And by the way, Jaden, Zano, like I said, you have earned a. You kind of feel like a bit of a twist in your gut as you have done these actions. You've earned yourself a dark side point.
Yay!
Okay, so people who are not Force or Jedi can still get dark side points?
Yes. This is like
Yeah, but they don't affect us in quite the same way, and it's like
It's
a
Is
lot
it
of
kind of like
people that would have
alignment
been.
change or something?
it's like the morality
Yeah.
meter from World of Darkness.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you and I are the only one that's used that system. Oh wait, no, and Nathan are the ones that have used this system. That system.
I didn't use it, or my character was too good, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, no. The World of Dark, the storyteller system has a single axis for morality.
I guess I
and
didn't do anything worth that.
Yeah, no, you're the cinnamon bun of the group.
Cinnamon Goblin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Zubaba, fuck you, spin stab.
Yeah. So,
Well, before she leaves, or is taken back, I would go ahead and use a med pack on her, or just to dull the pain. It's here like terribly sorry about that, but business is business.
she spits in your face.
Keep in mind, my character is literally a wet work specialist for the Republic. I do the things that they don't tell the Jedi about.
You must have like 50 Dark Source points already.
Yeah, it also depends on the circumstance. I mean, a lot of them would have been in the circumstance of combat, in which case, you're allowed to do an awful lot if you're defending other people.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a
And I know
medicine
this
check.
because I wrote the rules.
Yep, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Okay, that's wisdom, right?
That requires a medicine check.
A medicine check to do a quick patch up of the knee that she has ruined.
To expend the use of the med pack.
I basically just wanted the equivalent of like putting a dose of, little dose of morphine to kind of like,
Yeah.
okay, let's numb that for you.
Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough. And she sighs and
Well,
breathes.
let me go and make the roll real.
Yeah, and she says, and under her breath, she says,
Okay, that won't kill her.
"Yeah, bastard." And she goes limping off with the Voss scouts escorting her to the clinic. Yeah. God damn. I was expecting I was expecting Torch as one of the options, but god damn.
Yeah, not the
I only
straight
used my
go-to.
wrist blaster. I didn't want to actually hurt her.
Oh my
I
god.
just
I
wanted to
didn't
startle her.
want her.
I didn't want to hurt her. I just removed her kneecap.
And
No, that would have been the heavy blaster.
and before I'm in part of ways with you, Amin looks at you, Jaden, and notices that you were very tense, very tense. Got down on his.
That's real impressive that she could tell that behind all that fucking armor.
Yeah.
Are you smiling right now? How the fuck do you know?
Your body language.
How do you know?
Your body language, Jaden.
Mhm.
You seem tense. Got down on your skin too.
Feels like that pissed me off.
I couldn't help out over here. What did she think you are? There's I won't cast any judgment on you. We're friends.
I take my glove off.
I've only known you for a day.
Yeah,
Don't take
basically,
your helmet off. You're a
Yeah.
Mandalorian. Come on.
I'll take my glove off and show my hand, and you see a blue skin.
Blue skin, like Thrawn.
Oh my God, he's from the Avatar movie.
Oh,
Which one?
that I can see why you would hide your features. Now, there'll be, I guess there'll be some people that would charge your species because of people like Thrawn. Am I correct?
Yeah, that, and also Mandalorians don't reveal who they are unless they're clan.
No, that's some of the cults.
That's some of the cults.
That's
Yeah,
his-
Most Mandalorians don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
his cult.
That if I was, pardon me if
Are we all present, or is this is a private conversation?
Private.
Okay.
Yeah, pardon me
That-
if I'm mistaken.
they
But
are,
I don't think
we haven't gone over what you're doing.
yeah.
Fine.
Pardon me
Yeah,
for
we-
this, but I don't think all Mandalorians have to hide their looks. If you
They don't. They don't. But some have actually taken it to extreme, unfortunately.
I did hear about what happened. I did hear that your
It
kind
could just
has
be a practicality thing of, he's Chiss. He's trying to hide everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just being like surreptitious, like showing a little bit of skin. Like,
Yeah, I think they're explaining why.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
anyway,
yeah, sorry.
it's getting really late, Nord.
Anyway,
Yeah.
didn't you retake Mandalore not long ago?
The Death Cult did. But yes. And it's slowly changing its ways. But it's a
So
long build.
old habits die hard.
You have no idea. And I walk away.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
And that is where, as you and you'll head to the Tower of Prophecy, where the council is at, and I guess that's where we're gonna end our session. How was it, everybody?
We're fine.
I don't know. Discord decided not to work for over half of it.
Yeah, I kept on cutting out too, but not for as long as yours,
I was
unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. I was Discord froze on me. It was freezing everything. I had to turn off. We booted. I was like,
How was the
started.
session, everybody? And GM, how was it? How'd I do?
It
gotta
was
say-
good. It is, we were mostly just catching up on story and everything. So it's those sorts of sessions where you're introducing a new character and saying, okay, and here's what we're gonna do next. They just by their nature are more, they're not as exciting as the ones where you're busy shooting stormtroopers.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry, there's no
that's
shooting
okay.
stormtroopers.
I know how that works because I've run enough games.
Yeah,
But,
but at least you interrogated
yeah,
one
that's
and shot a goddamn Imperial officer in the knee.
I don't know. Combat can actually
At that
oftentimes
point,
be very
I was
boring.
like, I need to shoot
But,
somebody.
We've
And so-
had it very boring combat because it takes an hour to get through the turn order.
Yeah, and considering that there will be like quite a bit of players.
Well, the important thing is now we know they have a base. It's over in they took over the what was it the Temple
Nightmare
of Healing
Lands.
or Shrine of Healing.
Trying to
Yeah,
healing
and-
for the research station. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like now we have a place where I can go and shoot people. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
And,
And as you recall,
the one up in the trees.
she has
guarding-
warned you that she
person on our
has seen
team. Oh,
things
no.
there that she wishes to unsee.
Although it is,
Ooh,
I know that's
okay.
not necessarily anything
Wait,
somebody can really
so we're
do
done
anything
then?
about.
I
But it's
didn't-
really weird to have the DM constantly refer to another player as GM.
That's
Yeah,
part of
it's
that's
actually you can actually call me Gary. That's just my initials.
Gary.
Yes, and
yes. Gary.
so my name is the M is just my middle initial.
Nice.
Anyway, so yeah, it does sound weird to be.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought I
that's
meant like
referred to as
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster, Game
Yes,
Master,
we do like inviting
General Manager.
leaders of the Ku Klux Klan here.
Wait, what? Wait,
Grand
what?
Wizard, never mind.
What? Why?
That's
Why
a
does,
Grand
how
Dragon.
does
That's a
that
different
Grand?
thing.
No, a Grandmaster is like someone who's like.
Yeah.
So that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's a little much. So I hope I did a good job, everybody. I hope I did a good job. And
He
and again,
probably should have done that on his stream.
yeah, and Shaden, and to do sorry about we've leaned a little too early, but at least you revealed at least a friendly face convinced you to like reveal a bit more about your past.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. So I hope I did a good job with the session, and hopefully there might be combat afterwards. Maybe the week, maybe next week, maybe the week after. It's kind of like a bit of like a bi-weekly thing.
I got a feeling
We've
once
got
like
two-
It's like
Mara and Doc find out about this, they're gonna want to try to heal this poor lady. I know I am.
yeah.
Like,
Look
that's
at
not okay.
the three of you and be very disappointed.
She's gonna give you the
Coulson's
disappointed
not
look.
gonna feel bad. He's gonna be. I didn't do it. I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
I came in after and then left, or I left.
Okay, well, my character is
you
going. When
done?
people bring
Stop
this up,
it.
I'm going to say,
That's
"Oh,
the
this
thing.
spot."
Hey, everyone, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time,
Guys.
one at a time, one at a time.
Yeah, I was trying to say that when someone brings it up to Zaina, she would say, "Oh, pish posh, it was a flesh wound. It wasn't going to hurt her." I've taken worse than that without even, reporting it to the medic. Yeah. So yeah, that's just a matter of this being
I
somebody
like
who's been shot at
I
and
like
shot for her entire life. It's just like, come on, that didn't hurt.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Just staple your hand back on. You'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, she's like.
Oh my
So
god.
she's like so hardened. She's like that dude on Yakuza Like a Dragon who his like subordinate
Yeah.
the kid did something and basically dishonored. So he's like, what would you? It's like the main dude. I can't remember what the Yakuza boss is called. Sorry, and like took out a knife, held on his hand, and just cut off one of his fingers. And didn't even flinch.
Oh wow. Yeah. So anyway,
that's how
that would kind of probably horrify my character because she's kind of like, what the hell?
I'm saying you're basically that hardened. That's why you're like, oh, you got shot. No big deal.
Yeah, but seriously,
They cut off his pinky, probably. Which is one of them.
Past military service.
Probably the pinky of the left hand, which is one of the most important fingers.
Yeah.
As long as they leave my middle fingers, I can still function.
I think it's more of a cultural thing in that community.
No, in Japanese fencing and kendo, the pinky, without the pinky on your left hand, you can't properly grip the katana and do any of the things that you would have been taught. You would basically have to reteach yourself an entirely different method of using the sword that no one else knows, so you couldn't have a teacher for it either. Asterisk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously that's not always going to be the case. But
yeah, he didn't like scream or anything. It was like, holy crap.
Oh no, it's kind of one of those like expected things. If you mess up again, you got
your own finger next time.
Yeah. So how?
No, like.
Yeah. Sorry you didn't do much.
Wait. He cut his own finger off? Is that what you said?
No. Or well.
All right. So let's end session.
Yeah. At the end of the session, we're gonna be rating Oscar RSVT. It looks like he is playing God of War Ragnarok. So, have a good night, everybody. We will see you the next time on Friday nights. Maybe next week. Maybe the week after. Who knows? See you later, everybody.